is BMW F800R. Nice lads at BMW. They stopped to lend this for a little bit. I just brought it down here to have a quick walk around it. It's quite nice. Probably prefer it in the white and blue rather than the black and blue. 800cc parallel twin, and the number is about 90 horsepower. It's actually got steering damp on it, I just noticed down there. I didn't get told by Mob, I'm assuming everything on this is standard. Nothing that's an optional extra. Quite excited, it's my first test ride. Very trusting. On the ride over here, I noticed it was very planted. The front feels, well, it's heavier. I mean, I can only compare it to the Bandit which I've got now. It turns very well, and it doesn't feel light. It's actually more of an upright position than my Bandit, which I'm surprised at. Yeah, my arms aren't out straight or anything on this. It's very nice. I'm trying to convince myself that twins are nice. I just don't like the sound. I've only ridden one twin before, and that was absolute crap. So let's have a look at the old dials here. It's ABS is standard on these. Heated grips are on this. The only thing that I've noticed so far is these mirrors. These, you know, they're a bit too close to me. Anything I found. Now this, I think this bike new is, I'm talking, I think it's £9,000. It's a lot of money, but it is brand new. So, and it's a Beamer of all things. First test ride on the Beamer. Jesus. But it sounds nice. Just give it a bit of a blast. Not too many people around. It is warmed up, so don't worry. Yeah, no gear position indicator on it though. You'd think something of this price would. I suppose it's just a little niggle. If you're an experienced rider, you'll get used to not one anyway. The clutch on this, I'm fairly sure it's not a hydraulic one, but it might as well be. It's very, very nice. I mean, I'm sat on a absolutely brand new bike, but so everything's going to be, you know, nice and work well on it. But it's quite a nice machine. So I'm going to go out and have a little ride on it. It's probably only going to be urban because I'm in Long Eaton, so see how we get on. Electronic suspension, I don't know if I mentioned that, adjustable, a few different modes. Right, let's see how a U-turn goes. My all-time worst manoeuvre on my Mod 1. I fucking hated it. Apparently they said that most of the ratios on gear 1 and 2 feels alright to me. Really did not like that. I just did not have a good time on it. That was when I was learning. Brembo brakes, nice and tight.
I'm going to start with the good points on this bike. The first thing I felt when I got moving was the back of the seat supports you very well. So when you start to get moving and you feel the power come in, it does hold you very well. You do feel that you're on an expensive bike, even though it's not the most exciting thing in the world. You can feel quality around the build and on the brakes and stuff. It's very good on the brakes. Turning in is also very good. They've changed it to have upside down forks, which it never used to have. So I'm going to begin with the bad bits of this bike, and I'm going to be quite critical because there's quite a few that I didn't like. The first I'm going to go with is the handlebars. They seem quite wide, and even though they're not flat bars, they feel like your arms are pointing down. Your wrists are turned like more of a race position, and it just did not feel comfortable. It felt like your hands were too far apart for the size of the bike that you were on. And the vibration that came through those bars was really, really bad. I know it's a twin, and they tend to vibrate more, but to say this is a brand new bike and the amount of engineering that's in it, as soon as you get on the throttle, I think I was doing in a second, it was 40 in third, and the vibration was really, really bad. I make a bigger deal of this because I've got carpal tunnel syndrome, which affects the blood flow in your hands, and the vibration makes it play up. But I mean, I was only on this bike for 40 minutes, and I did a quick dual carriageway run. But I mean, by the end of the test, I was bored of the bike. The vibration was too much for me, and this was the biggest downside of the bike for me. But back to the better parts of the bike. I'm sure that you could throw this around very easily and have a good time on it, even staying within legal speeds. Very easy for filtering. The steering damper, slow speed, stops you getting too much wobble on the bars, which I normally have trouble with. You'll weave in and out of traffic very easily on this in a town. Final verdict on this bike is, I think you can get better, more fun bike for the same money by another manufacturer. Which is why I'm going to score this bike with 6.5 out of 10. A little harsh, but I think with being a BMW, it should have been better. And that vibration was just way too bad for me. Maybe if you test ride it, you might cope with it a bit better. But for me, I just did not like it at all. So that's it. Thanks for watching.